my name is Rachel, and I wanted to do my first YouTube video on my current planning system and what I am using as a full-time law student. I will have a part-time job this coming semester, and I have a lot of things going on, and this is the system I have been using throughout this summer, so my needs will most likely change for the fall semester, and I just wanted to kind of record what I have going on now and see if it's going to work when school starts, and if it changes, which it most likely will, I will do another video. My goal for this channel is to do a minimum of one video per month, just to go over any updated planning systems, organization, anything that might be helpful to someone out there who is also a student or could take some of the same tips and tricks that I use in my current system and help them out with their daily life. So let's get right into it. What I'm currently using right now is a two-planner system, I guess you could call it. I have the Compact Calypso in teal as my main planner, and then I'm using a Moleskine Cahier, I think that's how you say it, as a bullet journal. So I'm going to jump right into the Filofax. We'll set the Moleskine aside and go ahead and open it up. And it's pretty stuffed. Let me show you the bottom here. The lighting's not great. And the side and the top. Top has a couple of flags up there. Alright, so when we first open it up, I have a few cards over to the left side, school cards, business card, things like that, and a couple of post-it flags here in the long pocket. I have a Pilot Precise V5 pen in the pen loop, and I just clip it in. In this pocket here, I have a few things. Let me pull everything out. In a top opening envelope, I have a few goodies in here. It's mostly stickers, Martha Stewart stickers. I've got some transparent dots, larger ones, and I've used my hole punch to punch out smaller dots to put on my monthly calendars. Some craft stickers and some little journaling cards to add in to my planner, and also the daytimer hot lists. So I've kind of put all of those things in the envelope so when I take them in and out of my planner, they don't get too crumpled up. I have a thank you card just in case I need to write one on the go, and then just an empty envelope. I always seem to need one of these and never have one, so I just stuck it in my planner. And on the dashboard, I have some little post-it flags I've cut out of the full adhesive post-its, a note, some to-do lists, some more on the back, and then this a plasticky cardstock here is from the Barnes & Noble's Punctuate Planner, and this is actually the front side, but I liked this side better. It was a little cleaner, so I flipped it over and used that as a dashboard for sticky notes. Got a couple of little pieces of washi here that I've cut off after decorating pages, and I usually save the larger pieces to add things into my planner, and then this was just kind of a couple of little ideas for bullet journaling there that I wanted to keep. And I do utilize all 6 of the dividers, and the first divider I have labeled lists, and I use those post-it sticky flags to label them so I can change them, as we often all do, just change them constantly. So in the list section, I have a list of lists I need to add in, a list of to-dos. This is a to-buy list, and this was a wish list I wanted for my Daiso haul. I went to Houston recently, and they didn't have a Daiso, but they had a Fit Japanese store, and I had a little list of things that I wanted to try to pick up, and a lot of the things they didn't have, but that's okay. The next list is projects. Got one done, but there's, I'll keep adding to them. I can just keep adding pages in as it gets longer. Apartment cleanup list on the back of the project list. And things to research. And these are some notes about my planner and things I may want to add in later. I have ordered a personal size Malden, and this compact is getting really stuffed. I want to try to have everything in one planner, because before I had multiple planners, so I'm not able to add a lot of extra things into this right now. So once I do, then I can keep adding my list, and right now I've kind of stopped that process. And this is just some paper I've added in. It's the really thin craft paper, and I've just used some washi tape to reinforce the holes because it's very delicate paper. But I love writing in white pen on craft paper. So I've added those in. A couple of note sheets, and I actually have tabbed the notes so that from the front I can quickly just go to a page of notes and scribble something down if I need to. And I'm probably going to put a few sticky notes here as well. This next section, I tried utilizing something similar to the DIY fish chart, but I did it quarterly. Let's see if I can get this in frame here. So a lot of things that I need to do around the house, and routine-wise, I wanted to list my tasks, the frequency in which I did them, every 2 weeks, once a month, once a quarter, once a year, things like that, and try to plan it out so I was doing things consistently. I've had such a hard time keeping up with this, and it's not working for me. My brain just doesn't like the charts. Maybe because it reminds me of math, I don't know. But I've kept that in here as kind of a template or a reminder if I'm like, when was the last time I did something, or how often do I do something. But I've just kept it in here now, but I'm not using it. The next section is my school section. And I don't have a lot in here yet because I haven't started the semester yet. But I've got a little quick list of things to do. And I had made up another one of those fold-outs that I just showed you, and I'm thinking I could utilize it for planning school projects and big writing assignments that will take all semester to write. A couple of little sticky notes with some diagrams on there, and at first I didn't have a month on 2 pages for my Filofax. So at first I was making my own out of moleskin grid paper and doing that myself. And I actually have a flyleaf in the middle of the month as well with the flag at the top and the daytime or hot list. But when I went to Fit Japanese, I was able to pick up blank monthly inserts, so I won't have to do that in the future, which is great. And I just utilize the Avery stickers to mark birthdays and big events and things like that. And I'll keep adding as we go, to, lots more color similar to this and washi and things like that. So I have templates in there for the rest of the year. And then the next tab it says is week. And this is where I do a lot of my decorating. And I have a little color key on the left for the classes that I'm taking this semester. And I usually will pick like 1 or 2 colors for each week and you know, make little notes about the day, or if I went to a movie. This one was kind of a blue and red theme. And this one was like orange and teal and craft paper. I'll just flip through it pretty quickly. This one was purple and black. It's pandas on there. And this was last week, and it's teal and black, or green and black, I guess. And some bears on there. And then this week, I've just done a little bit for today, but I made it a blue and red theme. And how I pre-plan is I use the sticky notes that I'll show you here in a minute from Barnes & Noble's, and I will just write it on the sticky notes, stick it on the day I think that it's going to happen, and then when I get to that week, I will remove those as after I pick a color and write in that week. I have a ruler here from Filofax. It's the frosted ruler, and then also another flyleaf that I've cut slits in, and also again a flag at the top there. And the next week I've already decorated, and this is like an orange theme. And again, with the sticky flags, you'll see a lot of those in my weeks. And I haven't decorated this yet, and school starts on the 19th. So, the next tab that I have is health. Oh, I did want to mention about this, the coupon expiring. This is how I remind myself that I have a coupon that needs to be used. I have sections in my wallet that organize my coupons, and I can show that in a different video. Just let me know down below if you want to see something like that. And I just stick it here, and then once that date passes, I will put it back on that sheet at the front here with the other sticky notes that I will reuse. Okay, and the fifth tab is health, and these are some of my goals here, top 10 goals for my health. And I actually use the Punctuate planner pages from Barnes & Noble's to track food. This is my food diary. At first I was using it as a gratitude journal, but now I've decided to put all of my journaling and creative elements of my life into my Midori Traveler's notebook. There's a couple days here I didn't do my food journal because I was out of town on vacation, and that's really hard to keep up with your food intake when you're on vacation. That is, and again, so I was in Houston for that week and didn't track any of my food. And then I got back home and was able to track what I ate, so I just put the time and the little marks here for water intake and things like that. And then I'm going to start doing, once I get my personal-sized Filofax and I have some more room, I'm going to start doing some meal planning and using this, some flags to pre-plan some meals that I eat on a regular basis. And again, another flyleaf. And this is this week, and I need to add in some more pages. Now this I recently added because I really want to get back into running. So I took a journaling card and really counted out the squares, and it was 144, and I said, you know, every time I do cardio, I can run a minimum of 2 miles, maybe not consecutively, but I can run it, and I would like to try to be able to run, you know, 3 to 5 miles without stopping by the end of the year as a goal. So what I've decided to do is, for the rest of this year, complete 144 miles of running when I do cardio. And so all I do is draw a circle around the number to see where I'm at. Right now I'm just at 3.5. And of course this isn't completely circled because I've only done a half of a mile. So I've done 3.5 miles so far. and I just started this. So I'll get down to 144 hopefully by the end of this year. And on the back it says life is beautiful. And the last tab is info. A lot of this I can't show you because it's personal. Some things I can, but I can definitely tell you what's inside. So you'll have an idea, and you will see some tabs on the side here, a little heart and finances. So this is just a year at a glance from Filofax. And the next thing is finances. So I actually made my own finance sheets out of graph paper as well and reinforced the holes here at the top. I've got some extra pages now since I'm not using them for the monthly pages like I thought I was. A couple sheets there. And the next one has to do with my boyfriend. I actually have like lists of things for us to do when he gets home. With his work schedule, he's gone for a month at a time. So when he comes, we talk on the phone and things like that when he's at work. I'm going to make sure I write down those things that he wants to do when he gets home. And then this pull-out from Filofax is actually his work schedule. So the line shows the days that he's actually home from work. Alright, and the next couple of pages is contact lists and my personal information and passwords. Okay, now this is the top opening envelope, and there's actually two of them back to back. And this one is monthly task list. So every day of every month I would like to accomplish these tasks. So on the first, obviously pay rent and change the AC filter. On the 5th, I want to put bleach in my washer just to wash it out. Back up my laptop, record my weight into a graph that I haven't made yet. Record my fitness into a graph. File paperwork, wipe my teeth, wash my car, wash rugs, and then total my monthly expenses. When I flip this over, this might look kind of crazy, but this is my template of my classes when I need to study for those classes, because everything's color-coded, and then when I need to work out, because that is an important part of my goals for this year, is to work out and get healthy and lose weight and all that fun stuff. And also to journal and read every evening. So, let me know if you want to see another video on this layout, and I can do a more in-depth video on that. Turn it, and I want to do also a daily task list, but I haven't gotten to that yet. And over here I've got stickers, heart stickers, star stickers, speech bubble stickers, and then in the pocket here, the zip pocket, I've got stamps. And I use this is actually where the Post-it flags dispenser comes out of. I actually use this as a ruler, so to write straight or make boxes around things. And this is really helpful because it's kind of got a thicker edge there to use as a ruler, so that's nice. Couple things of washi around some cards and some paper clips, and this is what I use to make all of my pre-planning notes on, so that's from Barnes & Noble's. See, this is what I actually use to draw the circles around the miles that I run, that chart. This is an extra little sheet that I can hole punch and stick in, or clip to my flyleaf for my week or my month. Make that ahead of time. And then in the back here, in this pocket, I've got some more small journaling cards. I've got the Avery labels. I have some market dots from Avery. And I used to actually cut them and use a quarter of them in my monthly chart in my Midori when I use that as my planner. And I can do another video on that as well. Some extra sheets of paper, and I do not have anything in this back zip pocket because if I don't see it, I don't use it. So I don't want to stick anything back there that I'm going to actually need. So again, with these flags at the top here, this first one takes me to my month, this middle one takes me to my week, and this third one takes me to my food journal. And those are really the only flags that I have sticking out except on the side. So that is my Filofax and my planner, which has been super helpful. And then what I've recently done this summer is utilized a bullet journal system in this Moleskine. And it's graph paper. And on the first little spread I have, I've just put a bunch of sticky notes. And these next couple of pages are half-year planners, so 6-month planners, and I've already mapped out holidays on here, so this could also be utilized for project planning, school planning, workouts, anything, and I went ahead and mapped it out in case I ever need these layouts again, and I got a lot of these ideas from planners that I saw on mochithings.com. This is the same concept, but this is vertical instead of horizontal. So there's different layouts that you can do, and put the goals on the bottom and the dates on the side. There's so many different things that you can do to plan projects and plan your life. This is a 100-day countdown, so this is kind of a grid system where if you have a countdown for anything, for your wedding, for school projects, for work projects, or just life in general, there's always a countdown to something, or maybe vacation, and you want to do some planning for that and like step-by-step project breakdown. You can also utilize this system, and it's like every day just take a little chunk out of that project, do something with it, and you can say, well, I went a whole 2 weeks and I didn't do anything. So that's a really great layout that I'll be utilizing when school starts. And then I'll have a day for each class if I just want to take some quick notes if I need them. And then here I just have a month per page, and that's just a quick at-a-glance view, and I can be very messy in here. I like to be very neat and organized, and as you can tell with the sticky notes, I don't like to make any quick scribbles in that I can't erase, and I'm a little wary to use friction pens that may not last when I archive my pages. So this is kind of like my brain dump area where I can be really messy and then I make it pretty in my Filofax. So I've got July through December 2014 in here, and again I've marked the holidays already. And I have this paper clip, remove this. And this is when it gets into my weekly spread of my bullet journal. So if you can see here at the top, I've got the day of the week and 2 lines for anything that's really important, like all-day events, so someone's birthday or if something's due, or if my boyfriend's coming home that day, whatever the issue is, or the important task or event. And then I break down, similar to Erin Condren, I break down my to-dos in my bullet journal into morning, afternoon, and evening, and then I have also a section down the bottom for any notes. So these are the things that I want to get accomplished during those times of the day, instead of saying, okay, at 10 I'm doing this, at 10:15 I'm doing this. I just need to get this done before noon. I need to get all of this done before 5 or 6, and I need to get all this done before I go to bed, and that's usually around midnight. So that's been super helpful for me to really try to get me back on task with things. I'm not able to do this in my Filofax. I may be able to move this into my Filofax once I have a personal and I have bigger rings, where I can put in like a day per page, or just a larger note section where I can put in this same information into my Filofax. But right now this is working nicely for me. And then something that I added was a daily task, like little checklist of things that I want to get accomplished throughout every day. And I've broken them up into 3 categories: home, health, and spiritual. So home is make bed, check email, a 15-minute pickup, and plan the next day. And then health is taking my supplements, exercising, documenting my food journal, and flossing my teeth, because no one's really great about that, right? And then spiritual is I would like to start meditating at least 30 minutes a day, reading 30 minutes a day of non-school books, journaling for 15 minutes, and then writing in my gratitude journal. And then I would just check those off as I do them. And initially I did the weeks vertically, so Monday through Sunday, but on the next week I've actually changed that so it's horizontal, Monday through Sunday going this way. And this is the same thing here. I did a lot of traveling and vacation here, so I didn't have a lot of tasks and daily things that I need to do. I did here because this was before my boyfriend got home and I had a lot of things and I had to move a lot of things here. But this way I can just be messy, and I do all of this in pencil, so, you know, not a big deal. It doesn't have to be pretty. I don't really do a lot of stickers and decorating. Actually, I don't do any decorating in here except, you know, for maybe some lettering and some brackets around things. And I really haven't done that much pre-planning or doing a whole lot of spreads in advance because I change my mind so often, and that would just be a waste. So I'm just keeping it simple and doing usually like a week ahead. So I have, as you know, a layout for this week and for next week if I use it. So I'm not sure if I'll be using the same system when school starts. I will definitely let you guys know. But this is my August 2014 video for my Filofax and my planning system. Hopefully you guys liked it. Sorry it was a little bit long, but I just wanted to let you know what I'm currently using, and hopefully that helped you guys. And I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.